The top 10 best romance anime, in my opinion. Number 10, Nodame Cantabile. At a top music academy in Japan, Shinichi Chiaki's arrogance is matched only by his top-notch piano playing, but when Chiaki and the teacher get into a fight, he's demoted to the reject class. Chiaki is left to pursue his dream of being a conductor while surrounded by a bunch of loser musicians and one annoying girl, Noda, who has proclaimed herself Chiaki's girlfriend. It doesn't help that Noda, who insists on being called Nodame, lives right next door to him. Number 9. Lovely Complex. High school student Atsushi Otani is really short, and Ritsa Koitsumi is really tall for a teenage girl. Those traits wouldn't really be an issue on their own, but as extremes of one another in the same class, these two tend to stand out as a perfect comedy duo. Being the opposites of each other, Otani and Ritsa are always arguing and bickering about their own complexes, but surprisingly, they have some particular similarities that only the two of them share. Hence, the start of a very sweet, very cute, very funny, and most of all, very lovely complex. When an all-boys school suddenly turns co-ed, the only foreseeable struggle that's bound to happen is that the new girl students will be intimidated and feel awkward. Ayuzuwa Misaki takes the responsibility of being the student council president in order to rule the school with an iron fist and keep the balance in place, much to the boys' disapproval because of her harshness towards them. To keep up her appearances as the student council president with the iron fist, Misaki has to keep her after-school job a secret. She works as a very gentle and sophisticated maid in a cafe. One day, the popular heartthrob Usui Takumi finds out her well-kept secret. Number 7. Golden Time. Starting his life as a law student in college in the city, Tada Banri gets lost on his first day trying to get to school. Fortunately, he meets another guy named Mitsuo Yanagisawa, who's in the same situation he is. Then, from out of the blue, a beautiful girl named Kaga Kuko suddenly appears and smashes a bouquet of flowers into Mitsuo's face. As weird as it is, Kuko is Mitsuo's childhood friend who's overly obsessed with him. Trying to escape from her, Mitsuo enrolls in the school, but Kuko manages to follow him. Now, Banri is caught up in the situation, and he's going to be the one who changes the course of this crazy situation. Number 6. Aoharu Ride. Having been disliked by her classmates in middle school because of her cute girl features, Yoshioka Futaba had to wait for her middle school life to end so that she could start anew. Because of this, she wasn't able to confess her feelings to the boy she loved, Tanaka-kun. Now in high school, Yoshioka has changed her personality into something very unladylike, opposite to what she was before, so as to not repeat her experiences from middle school. Soon, she meets her middle school crush again, but with a different name. Tanaka-kun is now Mabuchiku, and he reveals that he liked Yoshioka in the past. But now everything has changed. Have their feelings as well? Number 5. Bokura ga Ita. Nanami Takahashi welcomes the start of her high school life with great anticipation of making as many friends as possible. There's a great deal of talk among the girls about the most popular guy in school, Motoharu Yano. 2/3 of the girls in his middle school had a crush on him. When Nanami asked Yuri Yamamoto, the girl sitting next to her, about Yano, Yuri says she dislikes him. Nanami is clueless as to the identity of Yano until the day of the class nomination, when she makes a fool of herself by calling her friend by the wrong name. It turns out that she really had met Yano along the corridors, unaware of his true identity, but he tricked her by providing a made-up name, causing the humiliating affair in class. After a couple of meetings with him, Nanami starts to discover herself liking him, although she was initially mad at him. Number 4. Itazura na Kiss. Ever since she entered high school, Kotoko Aihara has wanted to be in exactly the same classes as Iri. The big problem is that Iri is the most intelligent student in school, while Kotoko is among the stupidest. Now in her third year of high school, she still isn't where she wants to be, but one day, after her house is destroyed, the single place left to go is to Idri's home. Now that she lives close to him, will their connection be the same? Or will a special relationship blossom as they get to know each other? Number 3. Kimi ni Todoki. Being known in class as Sadako because of her creepy demeanor, Kuronuma Sawako is extremely misunderstood and awkward with everyone. On the other hand, Kazuhaya Shota is super popular in class and is well known as a very kind and friendly guy with a really refreshing presence. Given Shota's personality, he's the only one who's willing to approach Sawako and talk with her, much to Sawako's delight. It's the first time she has befriended someone, and she is so thankful. She feels blessed and hopeful that it will be the start of something new. Number 2. Nana. Nana Osaki is a guarded and ambitious young woman with a strong will and a rough past. She is the vocalist for a punk band called Blackstones, and she desires fame and recognition more than anything. Nana Komatsu is an outgoing and flirty young woman with a weak will and a stable past. Her life revolves around her desire to find love and marriage. The two meet for the first time while traveling to Tokyo in pursuit of their respective dreams, and they later decide to be roommates. Although drastically different people, the two become very close, and together they find out if their biggest dreams have room for their best friend. Number 1. 5 centimeters per second. Takaki Tono and Akari Shinohara, two very close friends and classmates, are torn apart when Akari's family is transferred to another region of Japan due to her family's job. Despite separation, they continue to keep in touch through mail. When Takaki finds out that his family is also moving, he decides to meet with Akari one last time. As years pass by, they continue down their own paths, their distance slowly growing wider, and their contact with one another fades. Yet they keep remembering one another and the times they have shared together, wondering if they will have the chance to meet once again. Thank you for watching this far. I hope you enjoyed this video and will watch some of these recommendations that I have for you. Comment down below what your favorite is from this list, and like and subscribe if you would want to see more videos. Thank you.